Tunaona some of us, it's long time since we met, but the Lord has kept us, and therefore we have every reason ya kumwambia yeye ni Bwana. And therefore today is a very special Sunday for us because we are living at times when things are so hard, and in every aspect of our lives, in every dimension of our lives, we are affected in a way or the other. Today, our topic is Christ-centered relationships for marriage. And the biblical references that we have that I'm going to use comes from the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2. If you start from verse 20, 21, as you go up there, I just want to paraphrase those words so that we go together direct to our theme. I know it's a long theme, and today we're going to highlight just about a few things that we are going to do pertaining this topic. And the Bible says that those, I'm paraphrasing those words in those verses, those that are going to cleanse themselves to the latter are going to be made useful vessels for the kingdom of God. And as you go down, the Bible says, free from youthful sexual desires and pursue righteousness. Bwana atukuzwe. As we partake this noble theme, the words that have been used is cleansing ourselves to the latter. And the latter here does not mean the eschatological word of the word latter. I'm simply saying, finish the race well as a young man, as a young lady, and pursue righteousness as you walk together with your Maker. Bwana asifiwe. And therefore this morning, as we are going to unfold and unveil this theme, we're gonna see what are different aspects of a Christian setup, Christ-centered relationship that can lead to marriage. Hello, are we connecting? Christ-centered relationship that leads to marriage. When you look at your neighbor, I guess the sitting arrangement is good. You can see the opposite sex. Ndio. What are you seeing? Unaona nini? Ukimwangalia unaona nini? I'm sure most of us are saying beautiful ladies, handsome young men, because we are all created in the image of who? Of God, Imago Dei. And therefore, as we unveil this theme, as we try and not trying, but we have to, hello, we have to cleanse ourselves to the, and the latter is marriage. Hello, lazima mwendo iishe vizuri. We're gonna see what is this person looking for in relationship to the Bible, and as a Christian and a Christ-centered relationship. In a relationship, what do you look for? There are several things that I'm just unfolding the theme. I'm sure the leadership of the youth mutaniita tena so that we go into details. I don't rush. I have about 40 points in relationship to relationships, and I also have another 40 points that you're gonna look for marriage. Hello? So I'm not going to just say all of them, but the main one I'm gonna say, then we are going to unfold the theme as we walk together. And I'm sure it might take us about 5 months from now, but mukinipea chance, once in a month I come and continue with my theme. Sini vizuri hivyo. Then I know we are going to be blessed together. What do you look into a relationship? There are several things that you look to when you are relating for marriage. Number one, before we go to them, you have to give 90% of it. You are responsible for your happiness before starting a relationship. Bwana asifiwe. Are we connecting? You are responsible for your happiness. Before you start relating and dating, you are responsible for your happiness. And therefore, as you enter into a relationship, ile kitu ambacho nikijua ya kwamba happiness inaanza na nani? Before you start relating, happiness ianze na nani? Number two, as you relate, respect is key. I'm talking about relationships that are going to lead to marriage. Respect is key. As you look at as you look to going into marriage, usichukue mtu ambaye hana nini? Hana heshima. Respect is key, and it's two-way traffic when we are relating. There is no relationship without respect. Respect that lady, respect that man, and things will just unfold and prepare well for marriage. Respect is key. Number two, patience. When I talk about patience, be patient with that person that you are relating with. And here, nobody is perfect. If you are looking for perfectionist and a perfect person, even my wife, me, I'm married. My wife has got a lot of flaws and faults. But I'm looking at patience as we grow together. So if you are dating, if you are relating with a person, be patient with that person. Na usifikirie siku moja atakuwa 100%. Never, never, never. And if you are going to take that approach to go into marriage, then you are not going to marry. Because you are not patient with that person. And even after marriage, hautapata mtu 100%. So patience is key as we relate. Number three, understanding one another. Understanding one another. In the church context, you may see a person with a character trait yenye huelewi. In relationship, the same case will happen, but you have to understand one another. Number four, empathy. Empathy as you relate. And when I talk about empathy, is the ability to feel with one another. Ujiulize, because we are dating, because we are having a relationship, and we are aspiring to marry, do we have empathy, ability to feel with each other? Hello? Ability to feel? Lile ambalo huwezi taka kufanyiwa na mtu usifanyie nini? Mwenzako. Going down. In relationship, there must be open communication. Here, na ile kitu inaangusha wanarika sana ni open communication. Hypocrisy. You must be open. In a relationship, you must be genuine. If it's a relationship that is going to lead to marriage, then it must be genuine. You must be open. If you start lying in a relationship, shida inaingia. And that's why we are having so many broken relationships that maybe would have led into marriage. As we go down, you must, before you start any relationship, you must be emotional mature. Your emotions must be mature and stable. And here, when we talk about cleansing ourselves to the latter and talking about emotional stability, this person sio ule mtu wa kuona na kutaka. Hello, unaweza ona na ukae hivyo as you wait for hello. Hello. Nyama buzi ikiwa na gozi, si ni buzi? Na ikitolewa gozi so Sira anasema ni choma. So unaweza ona na uvumilie until marriage. Hello? In every relationship, character is key. If you are looking for somebody to marry, character is key. And here, because we are looking at Christ-centered relationship, and we are talking about character is key, believers are not called to be yoked with non-believers. Wewe kama mwanarika ambaye unasema Yesu ni Bwana, don't be yoked with a non-believer. Don't get into a relationship na mtu mwenye. Hello? Am I making sense here? Can you imagine of a pastor marrying a drunkard? Can it work? Or a prostitute? The same case to Christian setup and Christ-centered relationship for marriage. Character is key. Mutugo. Hello? And before all this, before even you get into relationship, seek to know the background, the original background ya huyo mtu ambaye anakuambia I want to get into a relationship with you. Seek to know their Christian background. Seek to know their parents. Hello? I'm discouraging this thing ya watu kupatana town na wanaoana town na wanazalia town, December ndio wanaenda nyumbani. Hello? Utakuta ulioa binamu yako, your real cousin, your real first cousin, because you didn't seek first background. Haukuangalia background, utakuta umeoa poagu, mwizi. Kwa sababu hukuomba Mungu about the character of that person and you didn't take time. Hello? And I will discourage this. Mimi huwezi kuja kwangu niambie nataka kuolewa leo ati nikuombee baraka. Jioni unataka kuolewa. You know they are used to doing that. Mtu anaamka asubuhi anakuja kwangu pastor ananiambia, "Pastor, nimepata mtu. Uniwekelee mikono jioni tunaoa." I will not do that. Why? Character is key. Background is key. Jua huyo mtu ni nani, huyo unapea maisha yako yote. Unajua kuoa na kuoana ni kitu rahisi. Kuoa na kuoana ni kitu rahisi. Huyu mtu mtakaa naye kwa kitanda moja for the rest of your life, because Christian marriage setup is permanent. There is no divorce in Christian marriage. Kwa hivyo choices have got consequences. Uangalie character ya mtu. I really pity wakati ambapo ninaona msichana wetu leo today we have ladies. I really pity ladies nikisikia mwanarika wa IC amechukuliwa na mtu hapa. Mtu ambaye hajui. Mtu ambaye ni wa club, mtu ambaye wamejuana tu huku town, hajui kwao, hajui nini. I tell you, you're gonna die in that house because you didn't take time kuchunguza the character of that person. Hello? So character is, background is, wachana na sura my friend. Hello? Sura itakudanganya. Mtu anaweza kuwa mrembo sana lakini roho ni nyeusi TTT. Sura ndio tu inapendeza lakini ndani ya moyo ni kibonge cha mtu. Masikini wa kiroho, pwaguzi. Na huyo ndio umepea maisha yako the whole of your life. May the Lord help us as we seek relationship. Character is, do not be yoked by. And also uangalie kama ni mtu hot tempered. Unampima saa zingine, si ndio? Unajua unaweza olewa na mtu wa mahasira. Mnaenda kwa nyumba na kumwagia chai moto. So character is key. Don't just give your life to a crazy person mwenye hujui ametoka wapi na anaelekea wapi. Hello? Chemistry is also key. Chemistry, I'm talking about chemistry and bonding is also key in relationships. Number 2, stability. Stability, both emotionally and this person, hata kama sio financial stable, at least anafanya kitu. Hello, at least anafanya. Unaweza kuwa hujaajiriwa job, lakini unafanya. Maskini msichana, maskini mvulana, kama utachukuliwa na mtu mwenye ni mzembe, mtu ambaye kuoga ni problem, mtu ambaye kutafuta ni problem, mtu ambaye hawezi akainvest chochote, woe unto you. He must be a planner. As we go down, ability to protect. Akuchunge, wewe umchunge. Ability to protect. Ni mtu ambaye anaweza simama na wewe. For good, for worse. Ni mtu ambaye anaweza akasimama na wewe. As we go down, this person is filled with this thing, this virtue, love. Love is key. Ikuwe ni upendo imemuongoza, sio timafisi. Ni upendo imefanya nini? And love is patient. And love is kind. Ukiona mtu anakuambia leo, Mayanga hiyo kodi yako hiki hawaine diga yako hiki, that is madness. That is madness. Kwa nini asigoje? Ni nini hiyo anataka kuenda kufanya jioni? Mtu anakuona, amekutoa nguo, amelala na wewe, jioni anataka kukuchukua. Madness. Hapa kuna shida. Hapa kuna nini? Na ujue akilala na wewe, that is the end of you. Si amepata Kenya alikuwa anatafuta? Sio love alikuwa anatafuta. Ni sexual desires zake alikuwa anafanya nini? Ana fulfill. As we go down, how do you know that this person is prepared? After looking of those are just some of the examples. We're going to look at others in the future. There are so many. I've said there are 40 in each category. But now, what about this person? Mwenye anataka kuoa. There are things that you must do before you get married, or before you say, I want to tie a knot with this person. Before you marry, be comfortable with yourself. Before you marry, be comfortable with yourself. And here there was a question, nilikuwa nimeulizwa, what is the right age for marriage? I would say, the Bible, and as a theologian, I do not have the specific time for marriage. But so many psychologists have said, any marriage below 25 years is a problem, and chances of divorces are high. But any marriage from 28 to 32 is mature, and things are going to work. And here, mujue ladies, I wanna talk about ladies. Ladies who are mature fast than us. Hapa. Men will take time. So I would say, just my advice, mtu achukue mtu kwa sababu umesikia you are emotionally stable, you are ready to marry, and you are comfortable with yourself. I'm not going to talk about age bracket here. Be comfortable with yourself first. Na ujiulize wewe mwenyewe, have I managed myself? Mimi mwenyewe nimejimanage so that nichukue msichana wa wenyewe ama nichukuliwe na kijana wa wenyewe. Have I managed myself? Be comfortable with yourself before you marry. Number 2, find your qualities first. Likes and dislikes before sharing love with others. Find yourself first. So self-identity. Wewe mwenyewe ujitambue, mimi ni nani? Kabla uende kuingia kwenye ndoa, wewe mwenyewe ujitambue. Who am I? What is my identity? What do I want in life? Number 3, choose a person for marriage who makes you feel natural. Choose a person for marriage who makes you feel natural. Don't be a sycophant. Don't pretend. Don't be a hypocrite. Choose that person mwenye una feel hata ukikohoa uko sawa. Hello? Hata ukifanya biashara nyingine uko sawa. You are comfortable with that person and you feel okay when he is there. But ukiona pahali hata hutaki kutoa makamasi because he is there, then you are not free with that. What is going to happen in the marriage? Sasa utakuwa ukigoja atoke ndio uende choo. So be comfortable with yourself first. Hello? Then huyo mtu, when he or she is allowed, you feel comfortable. Number 4, ask yourself what you want. Before you marry, ask yourself what you want. What do I want in life? What is this person that I'm looking for in life? I'm saying believers should not be yoked with non-believers. And what do I need in marriage? Ujiulize hivyo. Is it happiness? Is it sex? Is it love? Is it a long-time relationship? Is it something that is going to fade as we go down? Feel comfortable in who you are. Feel comfortable in who you are. Kama unachonga viazi, endelea kuchonga na viazi hata mkipendana na Mungu. Kama unaosha magari, osha magari ukigoja Mungu akuinue. Usijifanye unaficha mambo mengine. Just be open, be genuine with that person. If you are employed, mwambie nimeajiriwa. If you are not, mwambie sijafanya nini. Kama unashikangwa na kichaa usiku, mwambie usiku unashikangwa na kichaa. Ama nikiota natoanga makamasi. Just be open. Just be open with that person. Just be open with that person. Kama kwenye kuna mchawi, mwambie na shosho yangu ni mchawi. Yes, just be open with that person. Wacha msiingie into marriage kitambo hata hajajua who you are vizuri. Kwa sababu anaweza gundua mambo zingine akiwa kwa kitanda ama akiwa kwa nyumba, muachane. Because hukumwambia. Hello? From the word go, wacha huyo mtu ajue wewe ni nani. 6, put yourself first. Before you marry, put yourself first. Love yourself first. Don't just rush into marriage before putting yourself first. Before you love, wewe jipende wewe mwenyewe. That's number 7. Know if he wants to get married. Know if he or she wants to get married. Here I'm talking about time factor. Wacha umuulize. Unajua kuna watu hapa, they don't go straight forward to the ladies. Kama unataka kumuoa, mwambie ninataka kukuoa. Hello? Be straightforward to that person. Number 8, examine your capability. Examine your capability. I'm going to come back. These are just wide topics. I know I'm rushing. These are just wide topics that needs time, but these are just highlight. Examine your capability. Ujiulize, mimi nimejiweza? Mimi naweza kaa na msichana wa mtu? Na wewe ukiwa ready ama ukiwa msichana, ujiulize, hili jizee ambalo linataka kunioa, am I ready to settle psychologically, emotionally and even financially? Because I'm not going to talk of marriage without finances. Hello? Finances is key. Hello? Finances is. Acha kuolewa na mtu hii kazi yake ni kulala na kutembea, venye jua inatembea yeye ndiye anatembea. Hakuna kitu anaweza jifanyia, bure kabisa kwa maisha. This person must add value to your life. Sio kukudiminish na sio kutoa. Hello? I'm rushing, but when I get time, we are going to come back to this point. Before you marry, talk about finances. Before you marry, talk about finances. before you marry, build a relationship first. Before you marry, be ready to change together. Ask yourself, are you ready to change? And here, marriage is grieving and living for life. Are you ready to change? Before you marry, are you ready to change? To change your character, to change that person, to change your place of work, to change the house you live in. Are you ready to change? And if you are not, don't. Hello? Wacha kucheza na wasichana wa wenyewe. Na wacha kucheza na vijana. If you are not ready to change in every aspect of your life, don't get married. As we go down, accept people's flaws. Here, nilikuwa nimezungumzia hapo awali. We must accept that we are not perfect and we are limited. So accept that person. Kama unatafuta mtu wa kukuoa ama mtu wa kuoa, accept that man is weak, man is depraved, man is not perfect. So usikue unaweza kaa sana kama unaangalia mtu wa 100%. Hello? Wanalika, mnanisikia? Wasichana, mnanisikia? Utakaa sana ukukura muno kama unaangalia mtu wa 100%. Accept that you are not perfect, and therefore hata yule mtu mwenye anakuja sio perfect, so you are going to grow together. Accept change. Going down, heed any warning signs. Before you get into marriage, heed any warning sign. Marriage is not a bed of roses. Na nimediscourage sana mtu kusema umejuana na mtu for 1 month na anataka kukuoa. Me, I would say, myself, I would say, at least mtu achukue 1 year kujua mtu vizuri. Before somebody akwambia na kuoa, make sure mumeenda at least 1 year. So that huyo mtu unaweza sema at least namjua. Heed any warning sign. Na hapo kama kuna warning ambayo unaona in a relationship, at least in 1 year utakuwa umejua hapa kuna utakuwa umejipea shughuli kitambo. Kama mtu akikuona tu anakutoa nguo na huyu ni timu afisi, hatuweza. Ukiona mtu anakukasirikia, anajaa mpaka anaunganisha grass, that's a warning sign. Hata mkienda kwa nyumba usifikirie ata change. Ukiona mtu anakugonga coffee kwa relationship na hajakuoa, are you going to surrender yourself to that person? Hello? Ukiona mtu anakutusi, anakuita burukenge kwa relationship, ujue ukifika kwa nyumba atakuita punda wewe. Anaanza na burukenge akipa. So heed any warning. And here in marriage you are committing your life to somebody. Unajua saa zingine umelala ujijuile yeye akoona. So kama ni poa atakulima kisu ama atakupora naye. So heed any warning. And above all, there must be love. See your last. It's cleansing ourselves to the latter and freeing from any sexual desires in our relationships, preparing ourselves for marriage. This person, you must be of the same goals. If the goal is marriage, wacha ikuwe ni marriage. If the goal is staying together, wacha ikuwe ni hivyo. Same goals. Hata kama haziambatani, at least you have some likes zenye zina. Sio mtu ambaye unamwambia ni saa ya kulala, yeye ndiye ameweka volume kwa nyumba kabisa, hawezi sikia. Huyo ni mtu ambaye you don't have same likes. At least is somebody who can adjust himself or herself. This person must be futuristic. somebody who can speak about the future and things that you are going to do together about future. Sio mtu ambaye anakuambia tuende Spices, tukule nyama, tukimaliza hapo tuende lodging, sasa tumeoana. Huyo ni mtu ambaye ako na shida wapi? As I go down, this person that you're gonna marry, you are yourself around them. You are yourself. Don't fake. You are yourself around them. This person, you must have similar hopes and similar dreams. It's a person you can admit your mistakes and weakness in front of them. It's a person you can admit your mistakes and your weakness in front of them. Ukiona mtu ambaye huwezi mwambia huwa anakojoa kitanda, I'm just giving an example, then there is a problem with that relationship. There's a problem. It's a person you can admit your weaknesses in front of them. Na usisikie uko na shida yoyote. Nimesema similar hopes, similar dreams. As I go down, arguments and fights don't discourage you to continue. It's a person, hata muki argue, hata muki disagree, those disagreements are not going to halt your relationship for marriage. Ukiona mtu ambaye muki argue kidogo amejam, amekublock, then there is a problem somewhere. It's a person you can argue. It's a person you can fight with words to disagree, not to halt your relationship. And the arguments are healthy for a healthy relationship. Ukiona mtu ambaye hapendi kukosolewa in a relationship, hata kwa marriage hata kuwa nataka kukosolewa, and hiyo marriage itakuwa na shida mingi sana. It's a person you can correct and smile. As we go down, they make you want to become a better person. This person that you are going to date for marriage, it's a person who can make you better and a better person. It's a person who is adding value to your life. I'm just highlighting. When I get time, we are going to come back to these points. Their happiness is yours. Another point, their happiness is yours. And yours is theirs. Their happiness is yours, and yours is theirs. And this person must be a soulmate. And there must be love, not fiction. And I said, you must be sincere. Muulize, unataka kuolewa? Unajua shida yetu, let me use Dan. Shida yetu Dan, tunaenda kwa mtu lakini hatusemi lengo. Wacha kupoteza time my friend. Kama imefika wakati wako oa. Kama umeulizwa na umeona wakati imefika kuba, kama unasoma fanya nini? Wacha kurandarada na kufanya vituko ingine. There's a time for. Na wewe ukiulizwa msichana, don't be too harsh. Hello? Kuulizwa ni kawaida. Hello? Na kuulizana ni kawaida. Na wewe kijana, ukikataliwa na msichana, that's not a problem. Hello? Keep trying. Keep what? Unajua kuna shida ya wanarika. Ukiuliza msichana kukatae, amekuwa adui. Hata hakuna salamu tena. Na tuko kwa youth moja. Hiyo ni vizuri kweli. Ukiulizwa ukubali. Ukikataliwa ufanya nini? You go to the next, keep trying. Na hiyo isikupee depression. Hello? Na wewe ukiulizwa, wacha kuweka sheria na masharti mingi kama Safaricom. Just be genuine, niambia huyo mtu uko sawa yenyewe, but I need time. Lakini hapana. Na hiyo story ishie wapi? Lakini ukiulizwa na wawili watatu ukikataa, you might find yourself into problems. Observe social. Not distance, but social clock. Social clock is very important as we date for marriage. Si ni vizuri hivyo? Ndugageterere urute rwara. Usigoje utoe nini? Kucha kama ile ya jogoo. There's a time for everything. Na unajua kuna wakati wa kuulizwa. Kuna wakati itafika utaona mtu akikuuliza. Me, I know of ladies. I'm now 32 years. I know of ladies tulisoma na wao in campus and all of you. Wakalinga, wakaulizwa wakafanya nini? Right now hakuna mtu wa kuwauliza. They keep praying, sending me prayer requests. Now for what? Some things zinataka, come on. Hello? Some things zinataka nini? Sio maombi. Some things zinataka common sense. I'm saying that this person should be a soulmate. He should be a soulmate. As we go down, I have said give yourself time to know your partner. It's a person who should stand with you in good and bad times. Then, I'm also time conscious. Then, when were we supposed to finish? Simnipe dakika 10 tu. So that I mention some points here. We are going to come back to these points later. Being ready for marriage means you are open to everything. Being ready for marriage means you are open to everything. That is, you are open to new life and new responsibilities. And the question is, are you ready? And the key thing here is, if you are writing your notes, this is what I want you to take home. The goal of every relationship is marriage. The goal of every relationship is marriage. And here I'm talking about specifically dating. Kama ni sex, hiyo toa. Kama ni pesa, hiyo toa. So every goal of every relationship must be marriage. And therefore, if you are dating or you are in a relationship, ask yourself, am I ready to get married or am I just wasting time? Hello? Wacha kupotezea kijana wa wenyewe time. Wacha kupotezea msichana wa wenyewe time. If the goal is not marriage, wachana na yeye tu. Hello? Wachana na yeye? Ama ni kufanya road test, wachana na yeye tu. Just leave it at that juncture. If the goal is not marriage, wachana nayo. Then this person, after you are now able to identify this person, there are several things that you feel about yourself. And these are feelings that you feel that when the relationship is ripe for marriage. Number one, you feel you don't need to look anymore. You feel you don't. Sio kwa sababu hakuna warembo, na sio kwa sababu hakuna vijana, but just to be sure this is a person you are comfortable with and you feel that you are not looking for another person. Hello? Here, if you are preparing yourself for marriage, you must be comfortable with that person mwenye unachukua for marriage, and being comfortable in such a way that hata ukiona msichana mwingine akipita huna shugu. Hello? Are you ready for that? Those of us that are aspiring to marry, you must be ready for that. You feel that you don't want to look for another person. You also feel secure. This is when relationships grows, and now you feel that hutaki kuangalia mtu mwingine, and now you feel secure. You also feel mature and content. You feel mature and content. Mature and I'm going to come to these points later. You also feel done with all your exes. Umechoka na safari. You also feel that you are done with those previous relationships, because before you marry, you must bury your past. Before you marry, you must bury your, so that you are able to prepare well. Now we get into marriage and have a healthy relationship with that person who is going to marry you. Then you feel mature and content. Here I'm talking about satisfaction. As I go down, I've also said that you are done with all your exes. You also feel focused and the feeling of settling forever. You feel focused and the feeling of settling forever. You also feel open to that person and feel complete when they are around you. You feel complete in all aspects of life when those people are around you. You feel love at all times. And this is very key. Relationships for marriage. You feel that you're in love with that person at all times. Sio ma feelings, sio kukachi ma feelings. Ni mtu ambaye unaweza penda leo, umpende kesho, na umpende mile. Hello? So if you are not ready, kama unaona sio wa class yako, hata usimu approach. Wacha approachiwe na mtu mwenye atamuoa, ama mwenye atakubali amuoe. Somebody asked, should we take advantage of COVID and marry now? Ni mtu alikuwa ameuliza hiyo swali. Should we take advantage of COVID and marry now? Should we? Unajua, me I would say this, please don't. Huyo mtu mwenye anakuwa wakati wa COVID, ujua amekuwa kwa sababu ya shida ya COVID. Kwa hivyo COVID ikiisha, nego dhiereu. And people might think that this is funny. We have seen it happening in our church. People coming to us and telling us, nataka kuolewa jio. Why? Si kila pahali imefungwa, hakuna harusi nini, hakuna nini. Pastor niombee twende nyumba. I would just tell you, it's your decision to get married, but I'm not going to give you blessings. Just go. Because love is patient. Huyo mtu anakuambia lazima nikuoe huu wakati wa COVID, ndio msifanye harusi, ako na shida hapa. And mind you, COVID ikiisha, nego dhiere. Another question is about the issue, how do you know that the person is the right person for marriage? Utajua aje? Nitasema kwa haraka sana because of time. 1, he must be genuine. 2, there must be test of time. 3, he must be responsible and ready to commit himself. 4, love must be sincere. And here, number 6, must be a believer. He must be optimistic and futuristic. That is, he must be hardworking, If it's a man, he must have the ability to read. I've also said that check at the family background, check whether he is emotionally sober, priorities and stability. Nimesikia watu wamecheka nikisema emotionally sober. Kuna watu wakiona msichana kichwa network inapotea. So check that person kama ako sober. Vile kitu anasema I love you. Before you say I love you too, engage your medulla oblongata. So any question? Because of time, just allow me to nifikishe hapo. If there's any question, please forward it. I answer it, but I'm sure the leadership of Wanalika mtanipea more time, maybe at least once in a month, so that I'm able to unfold these points in a broader manner. Any question?
It's a question we have discussed before. So is a wedding necessary? There are many options. Options of going to the age, the options of a traditional wedding, there are options of a church wedding. So it's just good to highlight and tell us maybe something.
Yes. Niwaambie kitu Wanalika. Easy comes. Kiona mtu hawezi peleka hata kuku kwenyu, na huyo ndio unataka akuwe sponsor the rest of your life. Hello? Am I making point here? Ukiona mtu hawezi peleka kuku kwenu na unampea maisha yako. Hello? Don't be just cheap. Ladies. Na nyinyi wanaume msipende vitu vya. Kuna mwibaji alisema, che, unapenda vitu vya che. Hizo za bure kirai zimeletea watu wengi shida sana. Hata hutaki kwenda kuambia your mother-in-law umechukua msichana wake. Na niwaambie wasichana, venye amekuchukua ndivyo atakuacha. Venye amekufanya nini? Hivyo venye amekuambia kugira haha thege ine tothie. Hiyo the same route ndio utafanya nini? Na mimi men in the house, wale watu ambao wanaogopa kupeleka buzi. Ule mtu anataka kuoa saa hii, I promise you a goat. Hello, kuja the pastoral team, kuja kwa LCC utuambie, mimi nimeona Waithera na nimekufa paragasha. Na ninataka kumuoa lakini sina chochote. Hello? Sina chochote. My dear brother, we are going to help you. Tutakupeleka mpaka huko. Tuongee na mama Waithera, tumwambie mambo itakuwa sawa. Ukuje. Kama huna za mchele tuambie hauna za mchele. We are going to support you. Hello? Ni wangapi hapa tumepikia harusi? Si ni wengi? Na wewe umechangia wangapi kwa harusi? Yako watu watakula mchele yako lini? Ama utakuwa ukikula tu ya watu? Don't be that easy. There are so many options, but here I'm talking about Christ-centered relationship for. Na nimesema ise comes ise. Ise comes ise. Hivyo mtu anakuambia nitakuwa Friday, mayanga inenga kuikia Friday. The same case. Ndio atakwambia mayanga inetoa tigana. So take care of your. There are so many options, as Kirai have said. But I will discourage all of them. Kwa sababu hata ukikuja kanisani, ukikuja to the pastoral team, useme unataka tu harusi ya watu wangapi? We just organize ourselves. Hata msivae neti, sio lazima. Hello? certificate tutakupa. You just go to the AG with the consent of the pastor. Unapata barua, mnagoja 21 days. Zikiisha, just come to the altar. We just pray blessings for you. Na hiyo story inafanya nini? Lakini mambo hiyo ya traditional. Atenito wewe kuja tutatuma wazee kesho. Ati tutatuma mama fulani aende nguo. Hapa unaonekana uko na shida sababu kwa nini uliacha nguo in the first place? Kwa hivyo ulikuwa unatoro? So the option of the AG, watch it. I sincerely, in traditional marriage, I sincerely discourage for my youths. I sincerely, nimewaambia ise comes ise. Hivyo venye unapewa, unaambiwa nitakuoa leo na unaolewa. Take care. Take. Any other question? Can I have I answered you? Yes. And I'm talking from the sincere heart of me. Mukikuja, we will support you. But mimi usiniambie nataka ukuja hapa ofisi uniambie ati nataka kuoa leo jioni niombe pastor. Me, I'm not going to do such kind of a job. Ndio kikumana Pastor Joel ndiye alituombe. Ukienda ungolewe meno, Pastor Joel. Ukienda ungolewe masikio. At least there must be premarital counseling.